This is Channel 2 News, coverage you can count on.
This morning, we'll have the latest details regarding Ira Hansen and what he's now doing. Plus, sadly, a 12-year-old boy is dead after an officer-involved shooting in the Midwest. And the details of an early morning standoff that took place here in Sparks lasted for several hours. These stories top you news right now at 6:30. It is Monday, November 24th, 2014. Good morning. I'm Andy Guevara.
And I'm John Potter. Short week for many people.
Yeah.
Great news. I'll tell you what, it was a chilly weekend and it was also windy. What can we expect now? Meteorologist Jeff Martinez, good morning.
Good morning.
Hey, John and Andy, good morning. We're looking pretty good out there today, but it is very cold. Dress warmly today. It's going to be another chilly day, kind of like yesterday with highs in the 40s, upper 40s to about 50 today in Reno. So you need that sweater or a good winter coat through a good part of the morning hours. Out there right now, beautiful sunrise getting underway. And again, our temperatures are in the 20s as you head out there this morning. And clear skies for the most part. Traffic moving along well. I don't see any accidents being reported by NHP, but it is starting to pick up a little bit out there. So give yourself a little extra time to, too. If you park your car outside, scrape off those windshields. A lot of frost out there this morning. 12 degrees in Lovelock, Burr, 21 in Fallon. We have 14 degrees in Minden. Truckee, 3/4 mile visibility with some foggy conditions around the area. Spectacular shot from our cloud cam. It looks great out there this morning, but you have to endure the cold temperatures. 26 degrees out there right now. Average high is 52. We'll make it up to about 50 for the high today. High pressure is going to keep us nice and dry throughout this week ahead with no huge storm systems heading our way. But it's going to be cold out there for the kids at the bus stop. 25 degrees at 8 o'clock. Yes, so make sure they're dressed nice and warmly out there this morning. 20s and 30s through a good part of the morning hours. 42 by noon and a high today of 50 degrees. So coming up, we'll tell you what you can expect for your holiday week. If you do have any travel plans, we'll take a look at your travel forecast too. And that 7-day forecast is coming up in just a few minutes. Andy and John, have a good Monday. Back to you.
All right, thank you for that, Jeff.
Thanks,
well,
Jeff.
This morning, a man is in custody after a standoff with police. It happened early yesterday morning.
Police got a call of an armed man in a white Jeep who was said to be suicidal. Police came out to the scene at Spanish Springs High School at about 4 a.m. And once they got there, the man drove off-road and headed into the desert. Investigators did not pursue the man for safety reasons, but later spotted him using their helicopter and cell phone location information. Multiple agencies, a SWAT team, and negotiators then surrounded the area after the man began firing his rifle at objects. And after hours of negotiations, the man turned himself in about 11 a.m. They think alcohol was a factor in this. This man has not been identified by them yet.
And looking around the nation now, 2 officers involved in the shooting of a 12-year-old boy in Cleveland over the weekend have been put on administrative leave while police investigate the incident. Authorities say officers responded to the reports of a gun at a playground on Saturday. Police say 12-year-old Tamir Rice was told to raise his hands, and he grabbed what was later discovered to be a fake gun, resulting in officers firing at him. Authorities say an orange safety indicator had been removed on the replica gun that the boy pulled from his waistband before being shot. And the boy died at the hospital yesterday.
Take a look. Just hours ago, the protesting in Ferguson, Missouri continued overnight. People anticipating the grand jury's decision in the shooting of Michael Brown. They reconvened today, considering charges for murder to manslaughter, if any charges, against Officer Darren Wilson. Once they reach a decision, everybody could get the news quickly instead of the previously planned 48-hour delay. Some businesses have boarded up their doors and windows there.
Meanwhile, over the weekend here in Reno, an underage alcohol compliance check performed during the Wolfpack's football game on Saturday resulted in some local businesses receiving citations. Local detectives enlisted the help of 4 underage volunteers attempting to buy alcohol. Of the 7 businesses cited, 3 of them failed. They are the Wolf's Den and Archie's on North Virginia Street and the Pub and Sub on Ralston Street. And the fine for selling alcohol to a minor is $500. Multiple infractions can result in the suspension of your alcohol license.
Amazing. Some bars still fail that. New details this morning about Ira Hansen and the controversy over his Assembly Speaker appointment. Well, yesterday, the Assembly Speaker-elect decided to step down from that position. He apologized for derogatory remarks about blacks, gays, and women that he made 20 years ago, but he describes the recent criticism as what he calls deliberate character assassination that totally distorted his views and record. The NAACP had pressured the GOP caucus to reconsider their choice of Hansen as Speaker, but he has stepped down.
And new this morning, we're following up on a developing story, the earthquakes. The swarm, it continues to rumble the northwest part of our state. Last week alone, there were numerous quakes with magnitude 3.0 or higher, and a pair of quakes at or above a 4. The largest was just last Monday. That registered 4.3. It was followed by a 4.0 on Friday. The seismological lab at the University of Nevada says they will continue to monitor all the activity.
Safety watch this morning as temperatures dip below freezing. Nevada Humane Society wants to keep pets safe this season. They recommend bringing them indoors when possible. For outdoor pets, make sure they have plenty of bedding and some kind of heat source or an insulated garage. And, you know, pets in search of warmth may try to escape from your yard. Also, make sure the pets don't have access to poinsettias as they're poisonous to them. Don't give them cooked turkey or chicken bones, which can cause internal damage. And don't let the cat climb the Christmas tree.
Now on Safety Watch, if you're planning on traveling for Thanksgiving, you certainly will not be alone. Staff at the Reno-Tahoe International Airport are expecting 8,000 to 10,000 passengers arriving and departing every day until Thanksgiving, and that will continue through Sunday. Here are a few tips to help make your travel as smooth as possible. Experts say at this time, arrive 90 minutes early to the airport. Bring your boarding pass, print it at home. Make sure you check the requirements for carry-on luggage. Airport staff says that carry-on issues, those are the leading cause of backed-up lines. And lastly, if possible, please be patient and courteous to your fellow passengers.
They do x-ray turkeys, by the way.
They do?
Yeah, of course.
Okay. X-ray
Put
everything.
something in those turkeys, you know. All right, we're checking in with Alice 96.5. Stepping up for step 2 is what they're calling it this morning.
And what they're doing is they're looking to collect new and gently used items for women and children in our area. And to tell us how you can help, we're going to turn it over to Landon Miller. Good morning.
Hey, Landon.
Hey, good morning, guys. Yes, donating is very easy. We just saw our first donation of the morning. Take a look behind me. You can see Bill, Connie, and RJ from Alice at 96.5. The first donation was actually a set of knives. It just happened a moment ago. And that's the whole point, is donating items that you just kind of have sitting around your house that you think that you can get rid of that'll make a huge, huge difference and go a long way for the Step 2 program.
So what better way to have complete new beginnings with moving into an apartment or a house with all the items that you need. Many of the women come to our program with just the shirts on their backs.
This is the 14th year that Bill and Connie from Alice at 96.5 have been helping Step 2 by holding this donation drive. Step 2 is actually a very successful organization when it comes to mothers and children who suffer from addiction here in our area. It has a 63% success rate compared to the national average of 17%, and that's one of the reasons why Bill and Connie love holding this drive.
Just to see what this program has done for these women and the second chance at life that they get. Every year we look forward to this because we really see what it does in our community.
So you can stop by Einstein Brother Bagels here on Kitsky until 10 o'clock this morning, and then from 11 until 2, it's Les Schwab Tires on Silverado, and then Tamarack Junction on South Virginia Street from 3 until 6 o'clock tonight. There is live Bill and, of course, Diaz there from Step 2. They're doing a live interview that's actually airing right now live on Alice at 96.5. And we're talking about those items. Someone just dropped off a pair of knives, but really, John and Andy, it's anything that you have around your house, new or gently used, like linens, silverware, maybe a vacuum or a microwave, or even board games. It's so simple to do, and it just has a huge impact on people who need it.
Anything really that'll help these moms make a new household again, right?
That's exactly the point. I mean, even a simple thing like board games can make a house a home.
Right. Thank you, Landon.
Bring back 3 dozen bagels. Do you get that?
He said Einstein's. Yeah, got it.